good lunchtime booktube. Nigel from Excellent Books, just out in the Peak District. It's lunchtime, so I've hidden behind this wall here. And that is the Snake Valley for what you can see of it. Derwent is just down there. And let me just tuck in. I'm just going to have me dinner. I've been tagged in a lot of book tags, so while I'm having my lunch, I will answer one. I'll just get some warm clobber on, because it ain't cold, but you can cool down right quick. I'll pour a brew, and I'll get back to you. See you in a minute. So here we go, folks. Brought my book. The Honest Booktuber Tag by Mike at Bibliophile Bookscape. He's got an excellent channel, he has. And it's led me to another group of booktubers that I'm watching. People who just sit down, talk to the phone about books. Don't particularly edit much. Nothing spangly. And I really like that. I do subscribe to some of the bigger channels. Just behind this wall is the path. I set off at about 7:30, and I've took a really meandery wander up to here. So anyway, getting back to, I do subscribe to some really good booktubers that edit and put music on and fade pictures in and fade pictures out. But I like the directness, the honesty of someone sitting down and in 1 or 2 takes just blah, 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 blah. I really like that. I love reading all my comments. I might not answer them straight away because I'm not addicted to my phone. We have YouTube up on the big telly, so I tend to watch all my booktubers and everyone else when I come in from work. Dogs have been walked. I've got a quiet time before the missus gets home because life's chaos then, ain't it? You know, she's a woman. Anyway, the Honest Booktuber Tag. I'll sit back because you're on a bit of a stump. Number 1, have you ever lied about reading a book? Only when I was at school. Yes, miss, yes, sir. I read that book. I never did. My sister used to read. She's 2 years younger than me. And she used to read them, and I'd ask her what happened and she'd tell me. Because I was in thicket class. And she was in the upper class, even though it was 2 years below. She was reading the books I were reading, so, you know. Only when I've been at school. Number 2, have you ever avoided a book because of content or the author? No. I've put off reading a book, and that was Lolita by Nabokov, because of the content of it. I've talked about it before. I only read that book because of one of the doctors. It was her favourite book and she wanted to talk to it about me, so I had to read it. She was right and my thoughts were obviously wrong in her opinion. But that's the only one. I think no matter how controversial a book is, somebody somewhere will read it. Same with authors. You don't have to agree with their political views, religious views and ideology, or whatever, but it shouldn't stop you from reading them. It might stop them being published, but I'm not a publisher, I can't do that. So number 3, have you ever been have you ever been sent a book for free and not disclosed it? Nah. Who's gonna send me a book? You know, I told you that little kid, Edgar Rice Burroughs book, one of the girls brought it for me. That was for free. I get nothing for free. I'm a 60-year-old bloke, come on. I'll buy it. Have I ever been sent a book for free? Oh dear, only on 40 subscribers. Have you ever bought a book with no intention of reading it? Yeah. I'm a collector as well as a reader. I generally wouldn't buy a book and not read it if I'd not either already read it and want to reread it, or I have the same book, maybe a different edition, that I can read. But would I buy a book that I'm never going to read? No, I'm always going to read it. I will read it. I might not read that edition, but I will read the book. Number 5. Have you ever been caught up in booktube drama? No. Come on. My channel's so small, you know, and I don't get involved in it, in drama. I get enough drama from one person at work. So, no. You know, how I cope some days without killing people is just a miracle, because how thick people are. But drama, no. I have got another channel, Nigel P66, where I go walking and camping and climbing. And there was a time when I did get some comments by somebody who didn't know who I was, didn't know what I'd done in my younger, well, maybe not even younger, in my earlier years. But I engaged with them. You know, if you're gonna sit and troll and watch somebody and then take the time to comment on the videos, good or bad, I will comment back because it's your time that you're burning. I find it quite hilarious, you know. And that went on back and forward for weeks, you know, some fucking dingaling. And then they obviously did a little bit of research and it all stopped. But anyway, no, I'm not drama. Cannot be bothered with it. Number 6, have you ever had a hate comment and did you respond? Not on this. All the comments I get are brilliant. And I'm so small a channel. No. You know. No. But that's the only one on the other channel, which is still under 60 subscribers, because I don't play to the what do you call it, the analog, not analog, the YouTube, where you've got to post regular, do this, do that. So have you ever made a video because it would get views? No, I can't be bothered with it. If I had one subscriber, me, unless I was interested in it, you know, I wouldn't make it. I think my most viewed video is when I was doing me Edgar Rice Burroughs collection, and I did put that link to the Edgar Rice Burroughs Society. So that got a lot of views, but I would have made that anyway. I would have made it for you, my normal 39, 36 viewers. If you could go back to the start of your channel, would you do anything differently? This is a tricky one, this. I really like, the answer's no, the short answer. But I really like a lot of the more academic channels that I subscribe to, who can more eloquently talk about the books, talk about the relationship to other books, which will lead you down a rabbit hole of another book, of another, and another, and another, and another. And I do like them academic channels, not academic channels, the more educated, as I see them. But that's not me. I don't like giving spoilers out because I don't like spoilers in my books. I like to read them all blind. So everything I say about a book will be what you can get on the dust jacket or within the first page, or a brief flick through at least. Because I think when you've read the book, then you can do your research if you like it. So I would like to be more like some of those more academic channels, if you like. But I also like this setting. You know, you're going to get me going out once a month with a bag of books, out somewhere when the weather's all right, in England, with a relationship to one of them books, hopefully. No matter what the weather is, because I'm not asked about that. So you'll see a little bit. I wish I could edit better and stuff like that, but you know, that's not me. And this is the same, very similar. I've virtually answered that. Are there any channels you wish you could be more like? Yeah, as I said, some of those more academic ones. But you know, that's not me, really. So that was a quick 15 minutes. I'm gonna have my sandwich, and some crisps. Do you get bought anything? Load me up and take me places. A little bag. My missus saw it and bought it. She knows how much of a nana rack I am. So yeah, I would like to thank everybody who subscribes to my channel. I would like to thank everybody who comments on it, because this might be the only place that you can talk about the books that you like reading. You know, there are people at work, two of the girls that read a lot, and a couple of the doctors, but they're busy doing their thing. So it's only a brief interaction with them. So this might be the only time we interact properly. So if you've got any questions that you want to ask them. I'll answer them. I'm plainly open. If it's not about books and you're curious, ask them. I think I will go up in the loft again and do the second part of my bookshelf, and then I'll go over the other side of the loft and do my poetry and travel and maps side of the thing. And yeah, I will get on to doing some slightly different, I think, videos. This has been an excellent month for me, because I've read Three Musketeers. I've just finished another book, and I'm just starting my third Gothic reading challenge book. So yeah, it's February. I've smashed it out the park. So that's me. I'm going to get on with something to eat, sit down and enjoy this little bit of a open pine copse woodland. I have found 2 camping spots, which is one of the main reasons I came out as well. One just a little bit up there, and then one about 2 miles in that direction again. So anyway, that's me. I'd like to thank everybody for watching and subscribing and commenting. And yeah, I hope you have a brilliant weekend, a brilliant week next week. Stay gorgeous, because I obviously am. And I'll see you all in the next one. See you, folks.